Welcome, everybody, to Sunday School on Zoom. It is the third Sunday in Lent, and our church is dressed in purple. Purple is the color of kings and prominent people from the Bible times. Lent is also a time where we get ready for Easter. Katie, can you remind everybody what we learned last week?
Of course, I wasn't here last week, but I watched the video, and I learned that everyone expected Jesus to be a superhero and defeat the world's evil forces. Instead, they learned that tough times are coming for Jesus.
Oh, good job, Katie. Bonus points for you for watching the video. We learned that Jesus' power comes from loving and caring for others. Well, in today's Bible story, we will hear about Jesus' first trip to Passover since he's been baptized. But before we get started, Katie, can you tell everybody what Passover is?
Absolutely. Passover is a holiday, Miss Julie, where people celebrate their freedom from slavery in Egypt. And every year, Jesus went to Jerusalem to celebrate Passover.
Mm. Well, part of the celebration was to bring animals to the temple as sacrifices. Since people are traveling to Jerusalem from all over, it's not real practical for them to travel on foot with these animals. So many bought animals at the temple when they got there.
Oh, that makes sense. Just buy him there. Early one morning, right, Jesus was walking to the beautiful temple in Jerusalem and into the outer courtyard, so the outside. And he was expecting the courtyard to be quiet, since it was a place where people could pray and learn about God.
Mm. But instead, Jesus was horrified at the scene that met his eyes and his ears. There was so much noise. The courtyard, like Katie said, was supposed to be a place for people to pray, but instead it was filled with money handlers and animal traders yelling so loudly as they did their business.
The animal traders were busy selling animals, and the money handlers were sitting at tables exchanging Roman coins for temple coins because the Roman coins couldn't be given to the temple.
When Jesus saw all of this, it gave him, as you can imagine, some really big feelings of anger. He grabbed a piece of rope and he whipped it around. Whew! Cows ran and sheep bleated and doves flew from their cages. Tables fell all over, the coins rolled all over the floor. It was complete chaos.
Jesus looked at the dove sellers, the animal sellers, and pointing to them, Jesus said, "Get these cages and doves out of here. My Father's house is not a marketplace."
Mm. Well, everyone looked on in surprise and amazement. How brave and courageous was Jesus to defy the most powerful people in the land?
And Jesus explained to them, "This is God's house. It should be a place where everyone can come to pray and learn about God, and it should never be used as a marketplace."
Well, the people understood what Jesus said, and they were so glad for his courage.
The money handlers and animal traders scrambled all over trying to collect their animals and money. And later that day, they went to the rulers and cried, "Did you see what Jesus did?" "That Jesus," said the rulers. "We've got to figure out some way to get rid of him." Woo! Pretty scary cliffhanger, Miss Julie.
Oh, what's going to happen next week? Well, thank you, Katie, for telling the story with me. Jesus was brave and courageous to clean out the temple so that others could do what they were supposed to be able to do, which was pray and learn about God. Okay, friends, well, now it's sharing time, and it's been one full year since the pandemic, and we are going to share with one another some of our favorite things we've done during that time. And for the rest of you, we will see you next week. Goodbye.
Bye.